What remains of Edith Finch? I've never had this much fun watching people die in a video game before. Oh, that sounds bad, doesn't it? Let's start over. This game centers around the strange occurrences that lead to the death of the members of the Finch family. Is it a curse or just a series of unfortunate events?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
This video will be spoiler-free, since I highly recommend you play the game to unravel the different storylines yourself. The game unfolds each relative story by not only letting you get a first-person experience, but also through exploring their time-locked rooms throughout the house. Upon first seeing the Finch home, some people may find it a bit strange. But being a Harry Potter fan, I immediately thought of the Weasley house. However, instead of being cozy and inviting like the Weasleys, the Finch house is so withholding that almost every door is sealed shut with peepholes so you can just glance in.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Creepy. To explore these rooms, you have to discover secret passageways, which has always been a fascination of mine. There's even a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
And of course I have to mention the stained glass. The first view of the front door is on the replica mailbox, which is super cute. Then when you walk up to the house, oh, that's kind of disappointing. I mean, I guess a lit up stained glass would make it seem more inviting than what they're going for, but thankfully, it is well lit when viewed from the inside. This was the inspiration for the stained glass panel I'm making. The house even has stained glass lampshades, which I may have tried to smash later in the game. The first flashback you get of a family member preps you for the surreal tales you're in store for the rest of the game. It even lets you become a cat.
I was a cat.
And as a bonus, the little cat collar jingles every time you jump. How lovely. Then you eventually become a shark? I don't want to spoil too much, but just bask in how majestic this flopping fish is. Since the gameplay is just a playable story,
I felt like I was home.
Exploring the house is at times a bit slow and just reminds you of reality. But I think that gives the different flashbacks their vibrancy. For example, Barbara's story is viewed through a comic book. Jumping into this art style really grabbed my attention, and I was just delighted for each flip of the page. The front door also makes an appearance. Now, I don't know about you, but I definitely used to pretend to be a synchronized swimmer with my sister in the pool. The flashback with a toy frog in a bathtub, well, that gives me the same vibes. Pure, unadulterated joy of being immersed in the moment you're in. Okay, this scene also ripped my heart out and shattered it, but let's enjoy this music instead. The game is dependent on the narration of the story, but it takes it to a whole new level. The words read become integrated into the gameplay. I mean, the poem is now a kite's tale. How cool is that? The thrill of not knowing how the story would be delivered next got me so excited every time I dove into a new flashback. Giant Sparrow made this game, and I didn't realize they also created the Unfinished Swan until I reached Milton's room. I haven't stopped recommending the Unfinished Swan since I played it around 8 years ago. It's another emotionally driven storybook game with an artistic flair, and I can't help but just give it a quick shout out. From reading reviews online, the most impactful story to most players is the one about Lewis. I don't want to ruin the unique gameplay this starts out as, so I'll just show you some stained glass. I was blown away by how easily this game was able to make me experience intense joy at the visuals, yet also make me so heavy-hearted and distressed by the story. I hope this video has inspired you to play the game. It might not be for everyone, especially if you're not into storybook-like games, but the journey it took me through is something I'll not soon forget. I went into the game without any intention of making a video about it, or creating a stained glass fan art about it, but the impact it had on me was something I really wanted to share with you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed.